Alright everybody, welcome back to the Game of Thrones Crusader Kings II mod playthrough. My name is Paul. We're back here with more Game of Thrones shit. And this time I'm going to be playing as Stannis Baratheon in the Clash of Kings scenario. So spoilers in this go up through the third book and through the third season of the show. So that's where we're starting, and we're starting as the true king of Westeros, as I like to call him, my boy, Stannis Baratheon. Stannis has always been my favorite of the Five Kings, if we're talking about the War of the Five Kings, you know, Clash of Kings and whatnot. He was always my favorite, because, you know, he was always, he was a little bit evil. I mean, not evil isn't the right word, but he definitely made some questionable choices, especially when it came to Melisandre and with Renly and whatnot, but he was always the one I was rooting for. So we're going to see if we can take care of the Blackwater and do a better job than he did. Hopefully we don't get wildfire launched at us this time. But the scenario starts out with us here. It starts off after Renly dies now. It used to start off with you getting the option to assassinate him, but I guess they removed that for some reason. So Renly's already down. We have 20,000 here in the Stormlands. So that's not too bad. Like, we can already march. But I want to make sure we get our troops back from home first, the home being Dragonstone. So we're going to make sure we get those, because if we don't want to fuck this up, because we get one shot at this, basically. Because if they take out my stack, it's over. Now, the Tyrell troops I got to worry about as well, because they're about to ally with Joffrey. Not always. I mean, when this scenario starts, Joffrey has the option to marry Marjorie Tyrell or not marry her. And, I mean, it's a pretty obvious choice. He marries her almost every time. So chances are that's going to happen, so I need to prepare for the Tyrell-Lannister alliance. Now, what I've been trying to do with these playthroughs is play in character and set some goals for myself. So with Stannis, there's some easy goals to set. Number one goal, kill the fuck out of Joffrey. He will die. I will cut his little bastard head off. Number two, kill Cersei. That is second on my list. They will both die. Jaime, I believe for now, and the other Lannister kids are also abominations of incest, as Stannis would call them. But they're not evil, so I'm gonna let them live once I take the city. Once I take the city, not if. Guys, I'm gonna do it. Don't doubt me. So we'll cut back to when I'm well on my way to winning that war. Alright, and we're back. Now, one thing I wanted to highlight here while I was picking my my council here. First of all, we're going to make sure that we make Davos our hand of the king, which is the way it should be. Sorry, Axel Florent. You're kind of an old bitch. So, Davos is our hand of the king. That's all fine and good. And then I made sure I made Melisandre our high priest, because our other goal on this list, besides killing the Lannisters and becoming king... By the way, become king is the obvious goal. Let's get that one out of the way. That one should have been, going without saying. But our next goal is going to be to convert Westeros to Rhaelor, convert Westeros to the Red God, the Red Religion. Why am I drawing a blank here on her religion? The Red Priests, their whole shit. We're trying to turn everyone over to Rhaelor, to the Fire God. So it's not easy. Even if I take Westeros, it's not easy from there. But I can have her start converting. I'll have her start converting Storm's End. That'll make it the easiest on us. She's very good at what she does, and it's almost a waste not using her as your spy master. But, I mean, she's the only Red Priest I got, and she's also got 21 learning, so she's pretty good at converting counties, too. So she's not bad, so I'm going to use Melisandre for that, and then I'm going to have all my other generals leading armies. And so I'm going to move these 19,000 up towards King's Landing and get ready for a battle, because I got to take that quick, but I also got to watch out for Mace, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so I just got a message from Jor Mormont, the Lord Commander on the Night's Watch still, and so he's doing okay for himself. So he has sent a message saying that the Mance Raider is attacking the wall. So, this is normally I would say no to him, but I'm Stannis Baratheon, so I'm going to continue playing his character. I'm going to accept that, and we're going to be in 2 wars at once. I won't be able to send any troops north yet, but if they do get in trouble in that war, I'll send someone north. So I'm just doing that just to keep an eye on them, just so I can keep an eye on the Night's Watch, because I don't want the wall to fall, even if it's to the wildlings. Although it looks like Salador San's army from the Northern Stepstones, yes, I do have those pirate troops in this playthrough, are already attacking. So, hey, my commander skill went up. Not bad. That's actually really, really good. Oh, because I'm being attacked. That's not good. Oh, shit. They snuck up on me while I was talking to you guys. This is your fault. Oh, shit. Oh, no. All right, well, they caught me by surprise. This is unfortunate, and I don't know what happened. Oh, did I win that? Oh, I won that battle. Okay, so I'm clearly paying attention a lot. So what happened was okay, so let's catch everyone up here. Or maybe you saw and I missed it. The Tyrells attacked me with 22,000. I only had 16,000 and we won. Now thank God, because last week I lost to Robert for a lot of bullshit battles, but this time I had the good commander, and I won the battle. And my commander skill actually went up because it was such a good battle that I won, so that's very good. So now that we kicked their asses, we can actually move on the capital and try to take that, because the sooner we take that, the sooner we can start trying to convert Westeros and cut the heads off the Lannisters. Alright, so we did it. We just took the city. Oh, and that means... oh, but I don't think the king is here. Oh, no, these are the prisoners that he has, so the king might still be here. So the prisoners he has locked in are a couple Red Wains who fight for the Tyrells, and then Jane Poole, so I should free her at least. So I'll free Jane Poole. I'm going to leave the Tyrells in there for now because they supported Joffrey, so they're not done with that yet. And yes, I do have Joffrey as well. So early on in this playthrough, we are achieving our first goal, which is, we haven't achieved it yet, but now we did. Become king. Well, we achieved, that was our third goal, because I forgot about it. But that was our one of our goals there, become king. So that has happened, and there's a lot of shit happening on my screen right now after that. Sansa Stark is in my court. I can now choose what I do with her. I can use her as leverage to bring Robb Stark back into the north. We got some options here. And then, of course, I have all the Lannisters in my prison, too. Or at least a few of them, probably. Oh, yeah, I got my pick of the litter here. So, the first things first. This is Joffrey. Joffrey Waters, as he's now officially known. I could ransom him. He'd probably get me some good gold. How much gold would I get for Joffrey? Oh, 10 gold? Never mind. That's how much Tywin Lannister gives a shit about Joffrey. He's like, I will give you 10 gold. That's nothing in this game. Like, a horse costs more than that. Also, I'm gonna make Patchface my King's Justice. Patchface is now the official executioner. Patchface the clown, but apparently in this game he has a mustache. Okay, so Tywin has declared war on me, as predicted, so we're gonna have to go deal with him as well. And so we're gonna have to crush him. And I have to call on my Lord Paramounts to hopefully defend me in this war. And Joffrey... oh, what should I do with Joffrey? Release him. He's done nothing wrong, of course. No, I'm going to execute him like I've been planning on. Yes. No, I'm going to burn him. Yes. He will be burned. Yes, there he goes. Joffrey is dead. That's chalk another goal up. We're just running through him now. Joffrey is done. He was burnt alive as an offering to Rhaelor. And now that means, because we are Rhaelor in this game, you actually get magical abilities whenever you do that. And Marjorie, I'm going to free just as a show of good faith. I'm going to release her back home, although she's actually in Tywin's care right now, so I got to be careful with that. All right, so Tyrion is requesting better living quarters. I'm going to give that to him because I want to keep him as my ace in the hole for when Tywin goes down. So I'm going to make sure I keep him happy. So Tyrion is actually, for some reason, his liege is a Lord of Yunkai. I think that's a glitch. But we're going to make sure we do that. Okay, so I just got this message from Loras Tyrell. This is interesting. He's demanding vengeance for Renly. Because he thinks, this is actually pretty awkward. Loras Tyrell thinks that Brienne killed Renly, right? That was a plot point in the books, in the show, because she ran out of the tent right after Renly got killed. So he foolishly thinks that Brienne killed Renly. And so now he's demanding justice from me, saying, this woman killed Renly! You need to arrest her! And Stannis is standing there awkwardly like, yeah, she totally did that. Arrest that lady. So yeah, Lady Brienne must be arrested and made to answer for this. So I locked her away, even though she's the daughter of my bannerman, so Selwyn Tarth is gonna hate me for this. But this is too convenient. I can punish her for Renly's murder. So I won the war. I noticed it instantly, because I hadn't even won any battles yet. I was still getting my troops up here, and they almost actually caught me in a bad situation. But it looks like Tywin died, so we're going to check out what happened here. Tyrion's imprisoned by me still, so that's normal. And, oh, Tywin died of old age. Well, that's quite uneventful. He died a king, though. King Tywin the Golden of the Rock. He declared himself a king, and then died of old age. What a story. So he's dead. I don't know what happened to Cersei. Oh, so she fled. See, she's in, she's here. I'm going to plot to kidnap. So I'm going to make that my new plot, is to kidnap Cersei, because I gotta accomplish my other goal here. She should be pretty hated. I guess not. Wow, so that's going to be tough. But we're going to try to do that. Meanwhile, Tyrion is now the Lord of the West. So what we're going to do is we're going to accept this war as ended, which sucks, because now Tyrion will be like, dude, you won the war against me, I'm pissed. Which is stupid, because he was in jail the whole time. So now he's minus 100 against me, which sucks. Alright, so here we go. I have the option to let him bend the knee and a hostage will be taken. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to let them all bend the knee. And, who was the hostage he gave me? This old bitch. Lenora Hill. A 58-year-old bastard. From the Lannister family. Her father was Jason Lannister and her grandfather was Gerald the Golden. Back in 8244. So this is my highborn hostage. Lenora Hill, the 58-year-old Lannister bastard. Thanks, Tyrion. Thanks, buddy. Alright, and don't think I had forgotten, guys. Don't think I was no king of Westeros here. I remembered my obligation to the Night's Watch, and I marched... not all of my troops. I sent about 4,000 up there, but that should be enough, right? And the Night's Watch is fighting with, like, 1,600. They'll be grateful. So I'm here to help the Night's Watch because they were starting to lose this war. Although it looks like they're already taking the fight to the wildlings, so I'm not sure if I was needed. But I'm going to make sure I come in here to clean up. Alright, so now the time has come. I need to decide while I'm fighting that war up north. I need to decide what to do with the Stormlands because the Lords of Westeros aren't going to be too happy with me controlling this many titles at once. So I need to decide a new Lord of Storm's End, being that I don't have any heirs because Brienne of Tarth murdered my brother. I still have her in my prison, and she will pay the punishment for murdering my brother in cold blood. But given that there are no more Baratheons, I don't really have someone to take it over. But there is Edric Storm, the bastard son of Robert Baratheon. This is a character they combined with Gendry. There were two separate bastards. They combined them into one character. But yeah, so I can make Edric Storm, actually, the Lord of Storm's End, which I'm going to do. But first I'm going to find him a nice, suitable wife, Sansa. Ooh, that would be good. Yeah, so I'm going to marry Edric Storm to Sansa and set that in stone. Because I have Sansa in my care, so Robb can't say anything about it. And that will make sure that Robb is loyal to me. And then I will legitimize Edric Storm and then make him the Lord of Storm's End. So that will work out. Okay, so I'm up here fighting wildlings, and the fucking hill tribes of the Vale just declared war on me. Now, keep in mind, as soon as they declared war on me, I was already at 100 war score. I already am at 100 here. I can offer peace and demand... Oh, no, I can't. That must be a glitch. But the hill tribes have 11,000 men here. 11,000, and for some reason the Greyjoys are down there, too. I don't know why they're there. But luckily, I still have my men here. Raised from when they were going to fight Tywin Lannister before he died of old age. So I'm going to send them up there to fight Styr, who is leading the hill tribes up here. So we're going to have to go show Shaga and his two axes how it's done. Oh boy, I don't know what to do. I gotta attack. I'm dying of attrition here. And my troop... Oh god, this is going to go badly. Oh no, the White Walkers are attacking too. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't waste all my troops here on the hill tribes, because this battle's happening. Oh, good, they don't actually get a defensive bonus for the Bloody Gate, unless they hold it. Okay, that makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Thank God. So we won the battle at the Bloody Gate and almost ended the hill tribe. So after that, we'll have to send them north to fight the White Walkers. And they said Stannis was Azor Ahai. They're wrong, but he's going to go march north. Let's do it. All right, so I got the armies marching. I raised them all of Westeros. Just like Stannis promised. I got 13,000 marching from Tyrion. He was very grateful. Gave me 13,000 troops there in the Westerlands. I got 16,000 marching from Highgarden because I was paying my debts to Willis Tyrell. And then my newly raised nephew over there in Storm's End gave me 28 because he's very grateful that Uncle Stannis gave him a castle. And while I'm marching through, I can fuck up this army of Torek and the mountain clans of 6,000 on my way there just to bloody my troops, get them ready to fight some zombies. Because that's always good practice, and then we will be ready to rumble, and we'll see if Stannis truly is Azor Ahai. So actually, my troops up here that I had actually defended the wall just now from the White Walkers. I didn't even notice until the battle had already been won, but they didn't even have a commander here. I'm gonna put Alexander Flowers here in charge now because I didn't even realize. But my troops defended Castle Black from the White Walkers, at least the first wave of them. So they're fleeing right now, which will buy us time. They'll come back with more troops. Because I have troops marching to reinforce them, but it's really slow marching up through the north, especially during the winter. And nice, I captured Torek, the one leading those mountain clansmen. I think I won another battle off screen while I was looking in the opposite direction. Yes, I did. Granted, that one was not as exciting. That was 24,000 against 4,000. But yes, that battle is won. The hill tribes are defeated, so I'll march the rest of these guys up to defend Castle Black. It's time for Azor Ahai. I put Stannis Baratheon himself in charge of this army here at Castle Black, and he's decided it's time. We're not just going to let them run away and regroup. We have to chase. We have to chase them back to Castle White, which is what I'm assuming they call their base. If ours is Castle Black, I'm assuming theirs is Castle White, because they're the White Walkers. So we're going to go with that. And we're going to chase them into the trees here, into White Tree. And we caught a couple of them. We won the battle. I think that we only caught we only caught a couple of them. Like, it was like 60 troops. So we killed them. And then here we go. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. The battle's about to happen. We outnumber them by about a little less than 1,000. Against normal troops, I would say this is a given. But oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Corrin Halfhand is marching with me too. This is so cool. Oh, this is awesome. I'm having a geekgasm right here. Stannis Baratheon is marching with Corrin Halfhand to take the fight to the White Walkers. No fear. And it looks like there's even some wildlings marching over here to join us in the battle. There's 44 of them marching. Let's do it. Let's take the battle to them. All right, so okay, they already have the terrain advantage. Let's slow down this battle so we can watch it. Here's who's commanding them. White Walker, the White Walker. He looks like a guy. He's a 4-star or 3-star fighter, 3-star commander. So I match him on that. But let's see. They got the terrain advantage, which is bad. But we're actually winning the battle so far. Oh, it looks like we're gonna. Stannis. He won the battle at the Antlers Fork, which is a stupid name. And okay. So yep, I am accepting that marriage. There we go. That's no big deal. All right, so we're gonna keep chasing them. They're gonna march north into the Shivering Forest. We're gonna march right up there with them. Stannis Baratheon leading his men beyond the wall. So I was actually able to get to Then, which was where I saw that the White Walker troops were retreating to. I was able to cut them off there actually, and I got there first and set up my perimeter and my defenses and whatnot. Apparently, because I have the mountain advantage. So we can. This might actually be the final fight. This might be the dawn moment, the moment of dawn, where Lord Lightbringer comes out. Meanwhile, people are sending messages during this battle to Stannis about marriage proposals. It's like, I don't think I can handle this right now. I'm fighting the biblical story. I'm literally fighting my Jesus story right now. Give me a second. All right, that didn't win the war either, but we're gonna take this castle, and hopefully that'll do it. The White Walker troops are pretty decimated right now. Oh, and it looks like the Wildling King escaped my dungeon, Torek. I don't know if he was the king, but he was the general leading the army. No, here's the king. King Stir of the Mountain Clans. He actually lived, even though we won the war. But he escaped my prison, which is disappointing. Oh, but you know who didn't escape my prison? Brienne, for killing... Oh yeah, I forgot to execute her for killing my brother. Yeah, well, let's call her for her trial while I'm fighting the White Walkers. Davos shall interrogate her. Alright, Davos. Guilty! Thanks, Davos. Really looking out for me, even though you saw the Shadow Beast get birthed. Really looking out for me. Well, I'll have your head on a pike. This is for murdering my brother, you treasonous. There we go. Burn her. There, Brienne burned alive for murdering my brother, which she totally did. There we go. Selwyn Tarth is dead, so he doesn't care. There we go. I did that strategically after he died. All right, so we're about to siege what I think will be the last castle of the war, as Stannis Baratheon... Yep, Stannis did it, guys. Azor Ahai with Lightbringer marched north of the wall and defeated the White Walkers. Any second now, we will get the message that the War for Dawn is over. Oh, King Rob's War for the North? Okay, no. King Rob of the North won? Bitch. What the fuck? Wow, stealing my credit. He did absolutely nothing for the record. He spent all of that. King Rob, you want to know where he is? Here he is. Here in Greywater Watch. With his 16,000 men. Doing nothing. I marched right past him on my way north, and we waved at each other awkwardly. Hey, going north to defend the Night's Watch. What are you doing? We're defending a Greywater Watch, sir. Oh, well, Stannis did it. He took King's Landing. So let's check down our goals here. We executed Joffrey. We became king. Those are 2 of my goals accomplished. Cersei, we fucked up on that one. I was trying to capture her the entire time, and no one wanted to help me. I was trying the entire time to kidnap her, and her plan was to kill Lord Tyrion. I'm looking at that now. She was trying to execute Tyrion the whole time, and she married Lancel. What the fuck? All right, well, Cersei had a fun game. Tyrion was cool with me. He was helping me with the war, so he was doing fine over there. He ended up getting ice, the Stark sword, so that's interesting. I never took the North back from Robb Stark. We didn't have time for that because I was too busy fighting his fucking war for for Dawn for him. He's still fighting the Ironborn for the record. But we did that. We captured the city. We did not convert Westeros to Rhaelor or anywhere for that matter. But I was coronated as the king under Rhaelor, under the Red God. So we did that. Guys, that was a fun Stannis playthrough. That was pretty cool. We defeated the White Walkers. We did all our shit. We did it. All right, so we got two more playthroughs, I believe, coming up this season. So let me know who you want me to play as because we only got a couple options left. We're finishing out the season. I hope you guys had fun. Join me next time.